First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, German Marquez. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. And that misses. And we are underway. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Pulls that one foul. Bichette, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Nobody out, runner at first.
Let's go, Rockies!
Fouled off, he was late.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And the 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Tolia makes the grab, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays.
Santander.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Marquez over to first.
No, he's in
and
there.
Springer's in there safely.
Let's go, Rockies!
First pitch, not close. Springer at first, one gone. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, no strikes.
And delivers outside. And ball four, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 3-0.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed. Marquez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Jones makes the grab for the second out. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Alejandro Kirk stands in now and watches strike one. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Slider for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can.
Line drive, base hit right center field. Coming home. He will score. And it's an RBI single. And it's 4-0.
Batting 8th, third baseman Ernie Clement.
So 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. That's inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
They say you win.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
2 outs. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Rockies coming up. Back here in Denver and getting to start, Kevin Gausman. How about a scouting report on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And ball 1.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Next one misses, and the count now 2-0. 1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering misses down and away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
And now here is Ezequiel Tovar. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They trail it here 4-0. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. Marquez back to work. In the air, right field. Fair ball.
Now batting, right fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Just missed. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Runner at first with no outs here. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So digging in, Bo Bichette. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. And the pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Goes to second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now here is Michael Toglia. Gosman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. The 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here is Chris Bryant. And first offering is fouled off. Gausman, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Outside low. Now 1-2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right.
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Tolia around third. He'll score. Now here's Nolan Jones. Outside. Ball one. Bryant stands at second with no outs. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. Way high. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. No outs. Runner on second. Stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air, left field. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. One out and a runner at second. And a slider in there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Man at second.
Ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
2
Now
strikes.
2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches.
Right
That
fielder,
kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
Hilliard.
And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. Going away. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Out to center. Lucas makes the catch, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Just missed. Next pitch downstairs. 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike
1
from the
strike.
pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one ripped. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one. That misses
that
off
ball
the
went out.
outside edge. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Hey!
Next
That's
pitch is
ball 3.
downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part
Now
of the plate.
batting,
Couldn't get around on it and
designated
catch it out
hitter, Will
front.
Wagner.
Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he made it out front for the line drive knock.
One down, runner at third. Kirk getting ready to hit a double and a run scored his first time up. There's a strike. Runner on at third, one gone. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Tanner Gordon getting ready to go. Swinging a foul straight back. Line drive, snags it for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Yeah, the batter now, Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Whips it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Jacob Stallings now.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
One ball.
Clearly he was sitting on a
strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
Fastball is outside. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball 2.
That to right. And George makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty.
McMahon.
There's Ryan McMahon now. He's 0 for 1. And that misses. 1-0. There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. pop up here, third base side. Clement has this one sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Rockies 1. Back here at Coors Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ernie Clement.
Let's go, Rockies!
That clips the corner. Clement in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. Strike 2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So up next,
center
Nathan
fielder,
Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Let's go, Rockies!
Just
Up there.
missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
That's ball 3.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even
Now
much to think
batting,
about.
right
Manager out of the
fielder,
dugout
George
now,
Springer.
and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Herman Marquez is done in this one, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher now,
Rockies.
Tanner Gordon.
Well, they didn't
Number
get much
29.
length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 2.
Come on, Tanner! Let's get through here!
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. And they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Now batting.
Bo Bichette
shortstop,
gets a chance
Bo
to hit.
Bichette.
0 for 2 in this one.
Let's go, Colorado! Let's go, Tanner! Come on, Rockies!
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Lucas off of first with 2 away. In the air, right field. And a foul ball.
Let's go, Rockies!
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Line drive, base hit down the line. The throw to third. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's going to be Anthony Santander. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That misses. And the count even 1-1.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Inside, almost got him.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And they're all loaded up.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. And that drops in for a strike.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Out to short. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So the Blue Jays strand 3. They're up 5-1. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. That's hard hit on the line. Santander hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael.
Here's Michael Tolia. And that one missing low. The Rockies down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Fought off foul.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down here 5-1. Ready now for the
Leading
fifth
off for the
inning.
Blue
Now
Jays,
it's the Toronto
the
designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Let's go, Rockies!
Gordon back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
That one the other way. Puts it away for the out. At the plate, Alejandro
Up
Kirk.
next for the Blue Jays.
This guy,
catcher,
one of the best
Alejandro
defensive
Kirk.
catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And that skips into dirt.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Doyle has a beat on it, makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Andres
2 down,
Jimenez.
base is empty. And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez.
Let's go, Rockies!
And the
Count
first
1-0.
pitch misses in the dirt. And another
0-2.
ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th.
Hey!
Here we go, Colorado!
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And no one can get there. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. And there's a strike.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And the 0-1. This one popped up. Clement hauls it in, and there's one away.
And on the mound, you know,
Now
confidence
batting,
has to be
second
pretty high with
baseman,
all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Get it going, Rockies!
And a foul ball. The Jays leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. That one pushed foul.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Let's go, Rockies! Come on!
And that's
Oh, that's
outside.
out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the
Now
dugout.
batting,
Got a
right
pitch to hit
fielder,
and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Give it to him, Rockies.
Hilliard stands
Inside,
in
ball
with
one.
2 away as he takes a ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Looking good, Rockies.
Just misses with that one. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now that's smacked to right center. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 5-1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the Blue
ballpark.
Jays,
Top 6.
third
Here's the
baseman,
3rd baseman,
Clement.
Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has
Nope, that's
maybe
foul.
above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
To third, McMahon. Tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
And now Nathan Lucas.
Let's go, Rockies.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Gets the call, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
That
1
one
ball,
almost got him.
2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting, right
Here's
fielder,
George Springer.
George Springer.
1 for 3. First pitch misses. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Headed towards the corner, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Just a
Now
cookie
batting,
down the middle. I mean, those are the
shortstop,
ones you
Bo
dream
Bichette.
about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette.
Let's go, Rockies.
And first offering is fouled off. That's towards center. Doyle under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Rockies 1. Back here in Denver, and here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings.
And it's fouled away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning. So the Rockies lineup turns over. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And the 1-0. And that is out of play.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Popped up. Clement. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies.
Let's go, base hit here.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, at the very least, if you could find a way to...
Clement to Jimenez.
That's an out.
Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Rockies 1. Back here at Coors Field, top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the 1st.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Fastball is outside. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Just missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting.
Now it's the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Will Wagner. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Guerrero over at first with one away. Pitch is in the dirt, and 1-1.
Let's go, Rockies!
Runner on the go. The other way, makes the catch for the out. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Rockies 1. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Nick Sandlin getting loose out there. Swanson warming up as well.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
The shortstop
Inside,
takes the
ball 2.
ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Michael Toglia.
Michael Toglia.
That's in there, and that's strike 1. The Blue Jays leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Santander makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Here's Bryant now.
Bryant.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. So runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Nolan Jones. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And that's
Ball,
off
that's in.
the inside edge. Going to count 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8.
Now pitching. for
Welcome
the
back, and a new
Rockies.
arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Number
Justin
61.
Lawrence.
Justin Lawrence.
Here's the Toronto
Leading off
catcher,
for Toronto,
Alejandro Kirk.
catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Let's go, Rockies!
And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
Line drive, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's
Now
his
batting,
second extra
second
base hit
baseman,
in this one. He
Andres
really shot that
Jimenez.
one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And here is Andres Jimenez. At 96, that pitch is
0-1
in
for
for a
count.
strike. Liner, base hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Now batting, third baseman, Ernie
So
Clement.
runners at the corners, nobody out. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Let's go, Rockies! Let's go, Rockies!
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Scott Alexander appears to be getting loose. Vodnik, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Strike 2. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one
One ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And that is ball 1. Ground ball could be 2. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder Nathan Lucas.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
Ball 1, no strikes. In the air to left center. Doyle sizes this one up, brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So a man
Now
aboard,
batting,
George
right
Springer
fielder,
now at the
George
plate.
Springer.
Just missed. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Runner in from third to extend their lead. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Comes through with the RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Next to hit, Bo Bichette. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first, and Bichette is retired. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Blue Jays 7, and the Rockies 1.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
52.
8th, Nick Sandlin.
Nick Sandlin.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Leading
Tyro
off for the
Estrada
Rockies.
digging in for the Rockies.
Second baseman.
They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Tyro Estrada.
Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter
0-1.
will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And now 1 and 2.
strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Ball 2.
And that's downstairs. And it's 3 and 2.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the
Up
slider.
next for the
Tried to sit
Rockies.
in between.
Right
Just
fielder,
not able to put the bat on the ball.
Sam Hilliard, the next to hit. Inside.
ball.
And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Tommy Nance, the young right-hander, up and throwing.
That's ball 2.
The Jays up big in this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about
Up
the
next for the
benefits,
Rockies.
the advantages of
Catcher,
relievers who can
Jacob
come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's
Stallings.
inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball
Ball
game.
1.
Stallings in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Foul ball there. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They're down 7-1. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No,
Nope,
I wouldn't.
that's inside.
Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. The throw to first,
He's out.
and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the ninth. That one called a strike, and it's 0-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser
that's inside.
just off the edge of the plate.
And that's in the dirt.
Now,
That one drilled left field. And that's going to bang against the wall.
Now batting. The
So
designated
now here's the
hitter,
DH, Will Wagner. That one ran inside, almost got him. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Guerrero, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. Blue Jays 7 and the Rockies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
Sandlin back to work. Outside with a breaking ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that drops in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. That one outside. Counts full, 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan
McMahon digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets
0-1's the
on.
count.
You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ripped, base hit. Santander gets it back in quickly, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 7-2. First and second, no outs. And now the first baseman, Michael Tolia. In there for strike one.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
0-2.
That missed by a lot.
Two
And the
strikes.
count 1-2. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That missed inside. And the count's even at 2. That one just misses. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. To third, might be 2. Tags the runner for 1. To Guerrero, and they turn 2.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Nick Sandlin will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Eric
Toronto.
Swanson gets handed the rock out
Number
of the pen.
50.
And you know, bullpen guys
Eric
can struggle
Swanson.
sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter now, Chris Bryant. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball,
More and
2
more
strikes.
guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped up. Guerrero. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.